Live with coverage you can count on. This is News 13 Now.
A greeting of Christmas carols to start your morning here on News 13 Now. Groups sang while visitors toured the governor's mansion last night.
The Columbia Garden Club decorates that mansion each year, and Governor Nikki Haley and her family hosted an open house for the community. Thanks for joining us for News 13 Now. I'm Brandon Herring.
And I'm Libba Holland. Now, getting into the holiday season, the governor's mansion, like many of your homes, is all dolled up this time of year. But decking the halls can be dangerous.
Whether you put lights on your Christmas tree or maybe outside on your house, it's important to remember to be safe. So News 13's Matt Giddens talks to a local electrician, and he has those safety tips for you this morning.
Brandon and Libba, I still remember many winters growing up in the state of Utah. I'd climb up on a ladder and hang the lights across a snow-covered roof. I loved it. It's probably the closest I'd ever be to being an artist. I can still hear Lane and Shelly Gittens, or as I call them, Mother and Father, reminding me to not plug in too many lights together. That's just one of the tips to follow as you decorate for Christmas.
Families and neighbors are gathering to decorate trees.
From the White House
Christmastide is here.
to your house.
Oh, we do lots of work. We start in October.
City streets are lighting up.
To see what somebody will actually invent in their own yard for 30 days.
Tony works as an electrician with Mr. Sparky. He tells me there are also dangers many people just don't think about.
Sadly, this is fire season.
He says when it comes to your decorations, you should think about what you're plugging in.
If you do have a live tree, we definitely recommend using LED lights.
He says they don't burn as hot and will save you on the cost of electricity. As you move outdoors, those LED lights are typically sealed off, which will protect you from the elements. What about the source that they draw power from?
This is the GFI.
It's a new standard of outlet. You can see the button there in the middle. It looks for faults going through and acts like a circuit breaker to help prevent any problems. They're found on newer homes, but can also replace existing ones. As you move outside, there's also an extra precaution you can take as you decorate.
It's an in-use cover, so the cord is plugged inside the box, and the cord exits through one of these ports.
If your home doesn't have those new outlets or the outlet covers, you can actually install them yourself. You just saw the covers at the end of that story. Here's another look at those different outlets side by side again. The one on the right of your screen with the circuit breaker type there in the middle is that newer version. Now, if you're worried about working around electricity, Tony says it's best to call a professional electrician to help out. As for those LED lights, they may be a bit more expensive, but are better in the long run because they use a lot less power. You can also plug more LED light strands together than those older incandescent bulbs. Either way, be sure you follow the recommendations on the package so you don't overload the power and risk any problems. Like he said, fire season this time of year. Reporting in the newsroom this morning, I'm Matt Giddens, News 13. Back to you.